What is up, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Forging the New MCU. This is a series where I break down each project in my own Marvel movie universe that I covered in a series of live streams with myself and Marvel Mad. If you want to watch them, I have them linked below so you can see the entire saga for yourself, or you can watch up until this point. But for today, I'm going to be talking about the second entry in Phase 3 of my cosmic saga, Black Widow and Hawkeye. Before I get started though, make sure to subscribe and like this video. I'd really appreciate it, and let's get to it. So as usual, I'm going to go over the synopsis to this movie, which is S.H.I.E.L.D. operatives Natasha Romanoff and Clint Barton are thrust into a covert war when Madame Masque, mastermind of the Maggia Crime Syndicate, orchestrates a scheme to destabilize governments by infiltrating intelligence agencies with Maggia agents. As Black Widow and Hawkeye navigate the dangerous landscape of political subversion, they must expose the extent of Masque's reach and prevent the Maggia from sowing chaos and corruption on a global scale. So as you can tell by the synopsis, this is very much of the same tone as the Captain America movie in this universe, and like Captain America the Winter Soldier in our current MCU. It's a very grounded political thriller spy movie, and in this, Natasha and Clint are working for S.H.I.E.L.D. Nick Fury's going to be a big part of this. He's like the one that's sending them on their missions, and he's the one that they are talking to as they're finding more information, and Fury's kind of gathering his own agents in S.H.I.E.L.D. to kind of, put together a strike team to take down Madame Masque. And again, Madame Masque is the villain in this movie. I thought she would be perfect as the villain in this movie. We haven't seen her in any of the movies. In this, she has the gold mask, she has the white and black suit, long black hair. This is exactly what I envision Madame Masque being. And obviously, she's leading the Maggia Crime Syndicate, which is a large group of gangsters, evil spies that she inherited from her family, basically. Her entire family was wiped out by S.H.I.E.L.D., and she inherited the crime syndicate. So she's kind of carrying on their legacy, trying to take down S.H.I.E.L.D. and basically corrupt, governments on a global scale. She's put Maggia agents in different governments, trying to infiltrate them. She's, inciting chaos, basically, much like Zemo was in Captain America in this universe. And in the end, Clint and Natasha have to kind of, go around the globe, basically, trying to hunt Madame Masque, trying to stop her before she, takes it too far. And they're going around trying to take out the agents in the governments and try to, bring peace back, basically. So eventually, it's revealed that S.H.I.E.L.D. had Maggia agents infiltrating the organization for years. So much like Captain America the Winter Soldier, where Hydra was infiltrating S.H.I.E.L.D., in this universe it's the Maggia that was infiltrating S.H.I.E.L.D. So Nick Fury doesn't know who he can trust, basically. This whole team that he was starting to put together is basically disbanded. He doesn't know which of them are Maggia agents and which of them are true to S.H.I.E.L.D. So there's kind of like an inner war with S.H.I.E.L.D. They're all trying to figure out who's a traitor and who is actually still a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent. And Natasha and Clint kind of have to go through that together, like, are you secretly a part of the Maggia? Are you a part of the Maggia? That kind of thing. So they have their own fight together, and in the end, they stay true to S.H.I.E.L.D. And Fury eventually is the only one that can really trust them. So the two of them have to go into the Maggia's, crime syndicate base, basically, and take them out there before they start sending out more agents across the world. So there's an epic fight with Madame Masque, big hand-to-hand combat sequence because she's a really skilled combatant, much like Romanoff and Barton. Three of them are going through a thing while all the agents are being taken down by Nick Fury and a small squad of agents that he ends up gathering. They came to him saying that they want to help. They're still a part of S.H.I.E.L.D., so he takes them with him, and they start, helping Clint and Natasha take out the agents that are trying to stop them while they're fighting Madame Masque. So Romanoff and Barton stop Madame Masque, and she dies in the large-scale action battle at the end. So in the end, the Maggia is put away. Maggia agents are still out there. They couldn't track all of them down, and it's just going to be an ongoing mission for them, trying to, track down every last one until every government is free of corruption. And in the end, Natasha and Clint are tasked with forming the next age of S.H.I.E.L.D. that will be known as the Secret Warriors. As you know, this is a team from the comics that consisted of multiple S.H.I.E.L.D. agents that were, kind of promoted to a different team, basically. Some of them had superpowers, some of them didn't, But in this, they're going to be trying to track down other heroes that they could bring into the next age of S.H.I.E.L.D. called the Secret Warriors. So that is where this movie ends, but for the post-credit scene, this is where it links to the greater story. So in the post-credit scene, Baron Zemo is seen in a medieval castle standing before Doom's throne. He is informing him of the Maggia's defeat, and his agents are exposed to the world. Doom stands in frustration and orders Zemo to band together a group of villains to take on the Avengers. So this is alluding to something that you may know of called the Masters of Evil, which are a pretty big deal to the Avengers. This is the first time they've been formed in this universe, but the Masters of Evil, I can confirm, will be coming later in Phase 3, and it's going to be huge. And in the post-credit scene, obviously, Dr. Doom is ordering Zemo to, carry out the next thing, because Madame Masque failed. Zemo's really his last resort to kind of, stop the heroes before, they start to get closer to what Doom is doing. So that is where this movie leaves us. So if you enjoyed this, I'd really appreciate it if you would subscribe and like this video and share it around. And I will see you all in the next video where I will be talking about Inhumans. So I will see you all next time. Thank you for watching.